Hey, what's moving, man? So look, we finna hop straight into it, man. Crip Mac just got locked up for gun possession. Now this ain't his first time for getting locked up for gun possession or just a violent charge in general, but he just got picked up by the feds. I think he went into court or something like that. They told him he couldn't leave. The feds is finna pick the case up. You know, crazy. But if a lot of y'all aren't familiar with who Crip Mac is, he's kind of a comedian, Crip from 55th Street out there in California. You know what I'm saying? It's the one that be 55th. You know what I mean? He replaced all his everything with fives. You know what I mean? He a funny guy. He entertaining and all that. A lot of y'all might know him from getting Hoover Killer tattooed on his face. Now, I did a video about Crip Mac not too long ago, maybe about a year or two ago when he first started popping, and it went super viral. You know, but this ain't where we going at on this one. You know, I really just want to talk to y'all about just young niggas out here keeping their nose clean. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if what they saying about Shawty is true or what the case, but man, when you out here and you trying to make a name for yourself, the most important thing for you to do is keep your nose clean. And what I mean by that is do everything accordingly, especially if you got a record. You know, first of all, free Crip Mac. You know what I mean? He was out here doing positive things. He was feeding the homeless. He was out here, you know, doing all type of blogs, you know, funny blogs and stuff like that. He wasn't really spreading no negativity for the most part. I mean, now getting Hoover Killer tattooed on your forehead and all that, but that was about a year or two ago. But you know, that ain't necessarily positive. But as far as his characteristics in general, you know, he seemed like a very positive person. So first and foremost, free him, because I don't want to see no nigga locked up. You know what I mean? Unless you a predator of some sort, you know, you taking advantage of kids or anything like that, you know, throw them away. You feel me? But as far as you know, just regular gangsters trying to get their life together, trying to do something with their life, you know, I don't condone and just throwing them away. And what they saying is this like his third gun charge, a third violent charge or something like that. So he might sit down for a little minute. You know, they talking about minimum 15. Now I don't know if that's 15 to the door or 15 do this or whatever the case, you know what I mean? But either way it go, he was on a smooth path when he was out here. He was doing positive things. You could see him on Adam 22 No Jumper, the podcast. You know, he was a regular on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So as a gangster, you know, I respect that. You know what I mean? Like, it take a lot to come from certain backgrounds and try to make something of yourself. You know, that's first and foremost. So free C-Mac. But most importantly, man, it's about keeping your nose clean. And this go for every youngin' out there, every young nigga out there that's having their way or trying to have their way, that come from nothing. You know what I mean? Especially if you got a background. If you got a background in any type of criminal activity, man, them folks gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying? I just made a video about Finesse 2 Time the other day, and how his brother got on live and was talking crazy about him knowing that them people is watching him. You feel me? I don't condone sending anybody away that's really out here trying to do their thing. You know, especially with C-Mac. Yeah, I know he probably wasn't supposed to have a gun on him or anything like that, but hey man, when you a public figure, it can get real out here, you know? And I definitely think the courts and just certain establishments should be more lenient towards celebrity figures when it comes to carrying weapons and things like that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people ain't gonna want to hire security, and a lot of people can't hire security. You know, sometimes you get famous before the money come. You know what I mean? And everybody know, man, when you get famous, it's gonna be a certain amount of people that don't like what you doing. You feel me? They might have felt like they supposed to be there with you, or they can do it better than you. You know, either way, like you seen the Nipsey Hussle situation. You feel me? Like, pure jealousy. Sometimes it just be as simple as that. But yeah, the moral of the story, man, you know, to every young nigga out there that's trying to do their thing, man, make sure you keep your nose clean, bro. Cause these folks ain't playing fair out here. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. Cross your T's and dot all your I's, man. And what that mean is, if you know you ain't supposed to have a weapon, try your best to get you some security, or try your best to get a homeboy that believe in you. You know what I'm saying? That's willing to ride with you, or anything like that. You know, you just gotta make sure you stay ahead of the game for the most part. You know, cause man, they waiting. They wait. You gotta understand, these folks that's locking people up, that run the jails and run the prisons, that's what they supposed to do. You know, this is their job. Their job is to take down the bad guys, even if they ain't necessarily bad guys. You know what I mean? Because they not looking at the certain characteristics that family is looking at from their loved one. You know, like the sergeant of the police station is not looking at Crip Mac or any one of these criminals as a person. They just looking at their rap sheet. You feel me? I remember when I got locked up, man, I was in jail. I probably sat there. I was probably about 6 months in, and and I don't know. Something just hit me one day. You know, I'm waiting in line to get my food. You know, my tray, and the sergeant came in, and he was just walking up and down, you know, the pod, expecting things and things like that. And it just hit me like, why you want me here so bad? You feel me? Why do you want me here so bad? And the fact of the matter is, man, that's their job. You know, they job ain't to babysit. Their job ain't to look out for you in any type of way. Their job is to get rid of the bad guys, you know, at all costs. You feel me? So it ain't nothing personal, and that's more of a reason why you got to keep your nose clean, because these folk don't care about your mama crying. These folk don't care about your brothers, your sisters, any of that. You know, all they see is a rap sheet. And when they see that rap sheet, what they see is trouble, 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 trouble. You know, you're not suited to be out here in the public. You know, they don't know you might have been carrying this pistol for your family safety, or for your own safety, or for the real guys that's out here really trying to do harm to people. You know, that's not their job to look into that. So, you know, my best advice for everybody out there on the come up, man, when you get where you're going, before you get where you're going, all of that, just make sure you keep your nose clean, man. Make sure you dot them I's and cross them T's, bro. Because there's people out here that's really looking and really waiting on your downfall. It ain't just in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You got higher ups and you got all type of people that's just waiting on you to mess up. But, hey, like I say, man, free C-Mac. You know, I don't wish jail on no real, genuine people, you know, unless you out here messing with kids. Like I say, you feel me? Throw them away on everything. I can't say it enough, you feel me? But, hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Is C-Mac wrong for carrying a pistol and he's a felon? You know, is he in the right? Do you feel like he should be able to carry? You know, because he's a public figure at this point. You know, I would hate for society to tell me in any type of way that I can't protect myself. You know, like, that's crazy. But hey, drop a comment, man. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. 100.